What's up, everybody? I hope this sounds okay. I'm trying something a little different, trying something a little new. There we go. This should work okay. I have my mic plugged into my actual phone, so I'm going to see if this actually works or not. What's up, Ali? How are you, man? I still see YouTube's big remember to stay cool while you do live videos warning. What's up, Soon Hong Auto? What's up, dude or girl? So this is gonna be stream number 8. How is the sound quality? Give me a thumbs up if it's really good. I have you guys plugged in, like this mic is plugged into my phone, and it's supposed to be good. So it works, but not as clear. Yeah. I wish I could watch all, but I'm still at work. Keep up the hustle. Always, bro. Acoustic is loud. Is it too loud? Are we allowed? Yeah, of course, Ali, of course. So the only thing is, guys, there's definitely a decline in sound quality. Okay, it's probably not working right properly here. And welcome, Master Ebbs. Maybe it's just it's probably just coming off the phone. So, unless, is that any better? Can you guys hear me any differently now? What do you guys think? It might just be coming off my phone. Not so great, but acceptable. Okay, let me see if I can change it. Give me a moment. I don't want to end the live stream just for that. I'll probably do a few tests. Okay, you know that the sound is a little thick around the frequencies there. You know this sound that is a little thick around the middle frequencies, that is, it's that kind. Okay, sound quality, okay. Well, I'll try my best to test it out and make sure that it's working better next time. Well, maybe it is coming. Is it okay? Give me a thumbs up if this is what you guys can hear. Can you hear that tapping? I'm sorry for anybody wearing headphones. Is this what you guys could hear? Is that what you hear? Okay. So it's plugged in correctly. All right. So maybe I'll move it a little. Maybe I'll move it back a little bit. Okay. Maybe I'll move it back a little bit. Is that a little bit better? Because the computer is going to do what it does better than the phone does for my setup right now. So is this a little bit better, guys? Is that a little bit better? I just want to make sure it's awesome, so for the next stream it's set up properly. Not really, eh? Maybe there's some stuff that I gotta tune. Maybe I gotta do some things a little bit differently. Sorry about that. A little, but it's not perfect. It's okay. Now it's better? Okay. All right. So maybe I won't talk too loud then. So maybe since that's what I thought. Maybe that's what it is. Here, I'll turn the gain down a little bit. So right now it's at like when I first started, it was up here. That's how high it was. Or sorry, that's how low it was. Sorry, it was way up here. So you guys tell me where this starts to get really, really good, okay? Better? Better? Okay. All right, perfect. All right, thanks for putting up with that. Okay. Awesome. So, Master Epps, I'm bumping the desk. Master Epps, I have a couple of questions for you, dude, because I'm actually, one of my other channels is a compilation channel as well. So I want to ask you some questions about making them work a little bit better, because I'm having some success, but I definitely want to see if I can make them better. There we go. That's way better. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you for putting up with that, guys. That's awesome. Yeah, Epps, I wanted to ask you a couple questions about that. I won't do it here. I'll leave this stream for you guys. Just do you have an email or something that I can bother you? That would be excellent. There we go. And I'm fasted right now until I drink this coffee. And that's it. So first of all, Epps, did you hear anything about why your channel got fucked up in the first place? Because I want to avoid something like that in case it happens. It's just literally for extra money. I had a breakdown, but few Corey's videos help. It was a comment. That's so strange how they would do it for over a comment. What was the comment? Like, that's so dumb. And Ali, ask your question again because I'm on my cell phone now, so the questions literally shoot way up and I can't follow it. And on my Android phone, I can't. I don't know why. I have an issue scrolling on the Android. On my iPhone, it's good, but the camera quality on iPhone is garbage these days. I just broke my fast. That's so strange. So my ex monkey branched to a coworker. It's in a month's time. They already went ring shopping. I heard from a close friend of hers. How do relationships usually work out when both are clingy? Just curious. Not very good. They're basing their happiness off of each other instead of being happy as individuals. That's the whole shebang right there. It doesn't usually work out at all. Look, I used to be a clingy guy in the past, okay? And the reason why I was clingy was because I wasn't happy in my other parts of my life. That's why. So clingy people need to feel happiness through a relationship instead of alone. I broke no contact last week. Let's see if I can get this right here. It was okay. So I broke no contact last week and asked my ex out. I know it was wrong, but we met up for her to tell me she wanted to go back. She wanted to go out with me. She said she couldn't because there's too much emotion involved. That's why you need to let her come to you because she'll know when she's ready, dude. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, Jason? How are you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Hey, man, do you mind if I ask a question just so I get analysis? It's X related. Yeah, of course, Luke. It's no problem. No, don't. Okay, any really long questions, dude, put them in the Facebook group because that's actually what I'm going to do today. I don't know where my other phone went, but anyway, so I'm going to read a couple of emails right now for you guys, okay? So that will help, all right? And or you can put it in the Facebook group. We'll put that there too. So, and Jamie, so I'm trying to put that video together, but it's not flowing right. So I'm just giving it time. Ugh. One sec, guys. One sec. Just looking for my other phone. Oh, I'm stupid as hell. Okay. You know when just, wow, my phone was right here charging beside me. So I'm going to be, looking at a couple of emails today. The link to the Facebook group in description isn't working. Okay, so I need to update that. So if you go to Facebook and just type in Masculine Energy Inner Circle, it's there. That's probably why people haven't been joining it lately. It's weird. Akif says, my ex wished me happy birthday. Should I wish? No, don't wish her back. No, it's stupid. She said she loves me and has attraction towards me, but she didn't see it working out between us and not now, not in the future. She just feels that way right now. When her emotions chill out, it'll be better. She told me to move on. She said that she would never want to try again. She doesn't. Okay. So right now she feels that way. She feels that way right now, right? And she's angry, upset, and all that shit. However, dude, those things change. And the fact that you keep trying to force it forward won't help you either, right? Like, you keep... So you're looking for her to take away your sadness, dude. That's the problem. So you're looking at her and you're like, okay, like you found your fan page, group doesn't pop up. Okay. Let me answer this question first, and then I'll figure out the rest afterwards. Inner circle. Try masculine energy inner circle. It's a picture of James Bond. Look in groups. I think you have to search. I think you have to search it by groups. But anyway, you're looking for her to take away your sadness, right? Because she's the one really who caused it in the first place. But what you really have to do, bro, is you have to look at your life as an individual and start making yourself happy there. And this is the hardest thing to do after a breakup. But now is the time for change. You're not going to change unless you're forced to. Human beings just aren't driven enough to do that. Okay? Unless we have some sort of compelling reason. So you're broke long enough, you want to change your money situation. You keep getting dumped, which is exactly what happened with me. I couldn't make a relationship last past like a 4-year mark. Happened not the third relationship. I just got dumped. I was like, why the fuck do I keep getting dumped, right? So that's the thing. And it's like, why does this keep happening? And as human beings, we're supposed to take a step back, assess, and go forward from there. But Master Epps, yeah, send me your email, bro, because I have a couple of questions for you. Or you can add me on Facebook or something like that if you want to talk to me there. And so if I miss any groups, maybe it's okay. If I miss any questions, it's just because of the way this is set up. I don't want to have to sit here and scroll. So I'll answer as many as I can. Then I'm going to get to this gentleman's email, and then we'll move forward from there. Hey, Kyle, I watched your first video and saw how much you've improved by now. Thanks, Richard. Richard, our monthly call is coming up pretty soon. Another thing that guys get confused on is when a girl cries, right? It's like, oh, she cried. She must love me. It's like, no, no. Nah, mate, it's not showing up. Okay, you know what? I'll fix that. I'll do a bit.ly link for it, so it's not such a long link in the description. I'll fix that for you. Where can I send you an email regarding my situation, since it's a hefty question? Just send it to masculineenergy27@gmail.com. Again, it's masculineenergy27@gmail.com. Okay, so I'm going to get to this guy's email. Let me find it. So this is going to be in no particular order because some guys have sent me emails. Make sure you put the subject line. Let's do. The subject line should be. Do free email coaching. Do that as a subject line. Okay? All right, let's do. Where the hell did he go? I flagged it. Okay, let's do Jose. So I told him to change the names if he didn't want to be like embarrassed or whatever. But this is how people learn. You put your nuts on the chopping block. You don't give a fuck what people around you think. Kyle started to go back to the gym today. How should I act if I see my ex there or anywhere else? Like you don't give a shit. You're there to do what you got to do. You're there to do the workout. Okay? Just indifference. Exactly. He left me twice to concentrate on studying. Is it true that he's just playing me? I don't know. I can't tell you that. Do you feel played? Do you feel... Okay, look. Before I get into this email... Let's. Oh, Ali, I did miss that before. Your words make a lot of sense. Now I won't want a relationship if we keep breaking up all the time. But that's what this is, on and off. I can't do it. What can I do? You need to ask yourself, man, if this is really what you're fucking happy doing, bro. You're a man. You're supposed, you're supposed to be happy in this life, okay? Happiness is the most important thing. You got to chase it until you get it. And that doesn't mean money. It just means choosing somebody that you're happy being with, having some sort of passion, profession, whatever you want to do that you're happy doing, serving other people. You keep doing that until you die, right? But you got to make sure that you're happy doing it. Look, the thing about being an entrepreneur that I love is there are days where I can work for 2 hours and go home and just play For Honor all day. And then there's days where I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna work for 12 hours and I'm gonna write my book. I'm gonna do my thing. And by the way, I'm creating a course and writing my book, and it's going to be awesome. That's because I made so many videos, and I don't want everyone to have to filter through the videos just to find the golden nuggets of information that are in there. So I'm gonna make a course, and then it'll be fucking easy. So just don't skip your Sundays. Nope, can't skip Sundays, bro. My girlfriend gets Sundays, and if I miss Sundays, right? So anyway, one more thing I wanted to talk to this girl right here. She said, "Yeah, I feel like he played with me and then left." So that's the thing. Relationships are about reciprocity, right? I sounded like a record. So they are about reciprocity. You can't be in a relationship unless there's two people agreeing to do the same thing. And I want you to also take a step back and understand what the fuck is dating and seeing each other. What is that? What is that all about? Dating and seeing each other is figuring out if you guys really like hanging out. If you feel played, it's because you felt one way and then he felt a different way, and that's it. He cut it off. Maybe did you guys have sex and shit like that? Did you guys do that? What happened with that? Because if that happens and then he dipped, he didn't like you in bed. I can tell you that right now. I've been in that situation before. So, after she answers me, I'm going to get into this email. 41 people watching. So, for the 41 people, can we get this up to 15 likes minimum? Let's do this, guys. You guys are awesome. So basically, I'm gonna have a brain dump channel. It's going to be like a gaming channel. It's going to be a variety channel. It's going to be where I make gaming videos, news videos, my thoughts, my music review, all kinds of videos. And it's not supposed to be a place where I'm trying to make money. It's not supposed to be a place where it's just basically, it's kind of like a venting place. And that's another channel that I'm actually making right now. And if Master Epps is still here, maybe he's not. I wanted to talk to him about some stuff because he does compilation stuff. We're up to 10 likes. 5 more likes, guys. Let's do this. All right. So I'm going to read this gentleman's email. And I'm going to give my honest opinion. And it's not that long, to be quite honest with you. So I'll try my best and I'll coach him as I go. So long story short, my situation with my ex is that according to her, she broke up with me because she wasn't happy. When you guys send me emails, by the way, please break them up into like 2 sentences, like 1 sentence, 2 sentence break, 1 sentence, 2 sentence break. It's not hard. Okay, just do that because it literally, if you just send me a whole list of shit, it's fucking hard to read, right? She wasn't happy. We dated for 2 years and 5 months, and after she broke up with me, I did the obvious thing that most men do, which is begging and pleading. And I noticed that she began to get colder and colder with me till she ended up blocking me from Snapchat and phone. Okay, so first off, what was it? 2.5 years, and he begged and pleaded, right? So first of all, I want to applaud this guy for actually taking the initiative to have me read this in front of you guys, because look, this guy wants to get better. Most people are too afraid to do this in the first place. So when somebody's not happy, right? Like we can't really overanalyze this, but just always remember chicks do not dump guys they're in love with, right? They just don't. When a guy is doing everything right, look, I'm making another video today, and it's going to be called how you know your relationship is going right, okay? And basically behind that video is, like with my girlfriend, for example, when I'm doing things right, I don't hear much from her about things that I could be doing better. I don't I don't get attitude, but when everything's going like bad, I get nagging, I get, you know, certain things. And bad, it means basically when I'm not living up to my full potential. Because girls always know that like what your fucking potential is. If you're not living up to it, they'll test the shit out of you, right? Anyway, so going back, he begged and pleaded, and I noticed. Sorry, I'm just gonna reread this again. This is my first time doing this, so it's a little bit weird. For an audience, I should say. She began getting colder and colder with me until she ended up blocking me from Snapchat. Okay, so he pushed so hard, right, that he tried to basically force her to change her mind about him, and she just went like this, like, fuck off. That's exactly what she's thinking. This happens to guys all the time. There are probably some of you in this that have been blocked by your girl. Sometimes blocking does come from an immature place, like I'm blocking you because you blocked me, right? Blah, 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 in the past or whatever. But in this situation, and he begged and pleaded and looked so weak. Women hate weakness, okay? They hate it. It turns them off more than anything. That's why clinginess and neediness turns women off so much, because they hate weak. They know it's weak behavior, okay? So she hates this guy's behavior so much that she blocked him. Let's see here. I kept talking to her mom because her and I were actually really close, and she was helping me a little bit dealing with my emotions at the time. But something weird happened a week after that. So do men hate begging? It's not as much. With my personal experience, not as much, but it's still weak. It's still ugly behavior, okay? So one thing that he did, really, don't contact their family. And the reason why is they're always going to hear about it, right? Most guys do this. They always reach out to the family, sister, mom, dad sometimes, right? They don't really do it to dads too much because they probably feel like, get over it, you're a man, right? But sometimes they reach out to pretty much everybody in the family trying to ask. I did that in the past too, guys. Look, my very first relationship did the same fucking thing, okay? So it's no worries, but you can't reach out to them because the ex is going to hear about it. They're always going to hear about it, okay? And you don't want them to be putting you deeper in the hole, so to speak. You don't want that shit. But something weird happened a week after that. I get a call from her best friend, and she asks me if I was talking to a girl, and I said no. She replied by saying she read the messages she knows. I was confused. I didn't know what she was talking about. To make the story short, I found out who told her I was talking to a girl, and it was my gay friend of ours from school. Sounded like she's trying to he was trying to sabotage any chances of you guys getting back together. That's what it sounds like. I was furious when I found out that he told her I was talking to that girl, which I was, but it was because she asked how I was and if I still was with my girlfriend. Maybe this girl's interested in you, this other girl. Who knows? When I told her I wasn't, she started giving me advice, and that was it. Okay, so he was talking to another girl and he comforting him. Okay, whatever. That happens. But another thing that guys do is they look to women for advice instead of men. And logically, they think that's correct because they think that women know women. But the decisions that chicks make are from an emotional operating system, not a logical one. Girls will literally date beaters. Guys will beat the shit out of them. And girls and everybody else around them is like, what the fuck are you dating this guy for? She's like, I love him. Right? Emotions cloud your judgment. They cloud your logic. Okay? That's why you don't ask chicks for advice. They'll tell you advice and something to do, so it'll save your emotions from being hurt. That instead of what the real truth is, which is why this channel, Corey Wayne, Alpha Male Strategies, all the good channels out there exist, because you guys need this kind of advice. Okay. It was so meaningless that I forgot about it. Yeah, it was meaningless. He also found out because he was right next to the girl, so he saw my name in her DMs and assumed that I was talking to her as like talk. So I hate social media so much. I really do. And I use it for business, but I hate what social media is doing to people. Social media is making people fucking psychopaths, man. I'm telling you. Like I'm the kind of person that I'll drive in the street with my window down and I'll look over and I'll wave at somebody random. I'll do that. And as even in the last couple of years, as more time has gone by, I don't know, maybe it's just the people I'm waving to. Who the fuck really knows? People are just colder. And it's like, because it's who they are in real life. It's almost like their online life is transitioning into real life. It's fucking strange. And you can't just talk to people anymore. Like for example, my dad and I, we went to a pot shop, because it's completely legal here in Canada for anybody who lives in the States. It's legal from one end of the country to the other. So there's weed shops everywhere, right? My dad and I were there. My dad is like me. He'll talk to anybody. Somebody will walk by and be like, hey, how are you doing today? Right? That's what my dad is like. And then this random girl, her name happened to be the same name as my uncle who passed away. Right? And I'm not gonna say it, but because it's like a unisex name. But he's like, oh, that was my brother's name. Right? This is my dad said this to this girl. And she's like, oh yeah, cool. And it's like, even me growing up, it's like, people just aren't really that nice anymore. And it's happening even in Canada. Everyone thinks that Canadians are nice people. I think we're nicer than most, but you still see this weird thing happening. And most people in the chat maybe don't even notice this because they don't even talk to people. And like, look at what happens now. You go to a girl's door, right? Or somebody, like a girl that you're seeing, right? And you text them to say that you're here instead of just knocking on the door. Anyway, I don't know. This is why I need a ranting channel, because, yeah. He also found out because he was right next to the girl. Oh, I just read that. Anyway, I ended up confronting this guy, and I didn't do anything because I didn't want to seem like the bad guy or lose my ex completely, so I just left it alone, and the guy ended up apologizing. Whatever. I get the text the next day from the ex on Snapchat thanking me for not doing anything crazy or for respecting. Look, you did the right thing, dude. You confronted him and you said, look, that wasn't cool, motherfucker. Okay? It wasn't cool, motherfucker. You shouldn't do that. But you didn't punch him out. You didn't have an argument. You didn't look like a weak bitch. That was a good move, dude. Don't worry about that. That was good. I get a text. Okay, yeah. I was happy to hear from her. She also wanted to be friends, and I said, okay, big mistake. He even knows this is a big mistake. But let me go into why. You don't want to be friends with your ex because you're accepting terms that you don't agree to. I don't do that in business. I don't do that with coaching calls. Okay? There are people who say like, oh, you like $197 for a call. I'm like, yeah, that has no time limit and unlimited follow-ups. Who else does that? And they're like, yeah, I guess that's true. But can I do it for $120? I'm like, no. For one, I'm already doing something that other coaches don't do. I have everybody that I've done a coaching session with on my Telegram. Every one of them. And they message me and I'm like, just because once you know somebody's situation, it's not that hard to correct. I don't know why other people don't do it. I really don't. Maybe laziness, who knows? But everyone who does a coaching call with me has access to me. I check my Telegram once a day. It's filling up, but I don't accept terms that I don't want to accept the deal to, right? You just don't. It's bullshit. So accepting friendship, it's not what you want. And you can learn a lot about sales and apply sales tactics to relationships. You really can. We started talking. I also saw her one more time because she had some clothes at my house, so I dropped it off at her job, and she said that I looked good. Cool, that's good. When girls usually tell you that you look good, uh, they're telling you because you know Telegram. Telegram is like an app to. It's like an instant messaging app. I also saw her one more time because she had some clothes in my house, so I dropped her. Okay, yeah. But later, I kept on texting her, reminding her how things were before I lost her again. She said, "We aren't friends anymore. We're just exes." And then I stopped talking to her, and I haven't talked to her in like a month or two. See, what he's trying to do is he's trying to text her to re-flame those emotions that she had for him before, and she can smell that shit from a mile away. You don't fucking guys don't do that. Okay, less is more, especially communication wise. Last week, I'm on my phone watching a video and I get a call from her, but she just hung up after the first ring, and I started having a lot of anxiety and feeling confused. And now I don't even know what to do anymore. Can you please help and tell me what to do next? So, this motherfucker needs to do no contact. And the reason why is he needs to separate himself from the attachment that he has to her. Okay? Now, he's already done. Look at all the stuff that he's already done. He's already done everything that he thinks logically is going to work. He's tried reflaming her emotions for him. He's tried doing everything, and she's just not having it. She's saying, "Look, this is my what I want from this relationship," and he's like, "Well, I want this." They can't be together now, right? So she needs to miss him, and she doesn't miss this guy at all. And she randomly called him. Maybe she was drunk. Who knows? But honestly, from what I read here, it's just a matter of starting no contact and keeping it going. And don't date any new girls. I would say most motherfucking coaches and people will tell you, just jump back on the horse, start dating new girls. That's what fucking females do. Okay? Guys need to take some time and self-reflect, go to the bat cave, so to speak, and work on your goddamn self, okay? Look at what you did wrong and what you've done wrong up until now in your relationships and in life, and fucking fix it, okay? That's what I did. I kept getting dumped later in the relationships. Attraction, not a problem. Keeping them was a problem. I said, okay, what am I doing wrong here, right? Complacency was my biggest issue. Complacency all day long was my biggest problem. And that's what I had to fix. So guess what I did? Self-studied like a motherfucker, and made sure that those problems were never going to happen again. Not an issue at this point. And the one who works on themselves is a smarter one. Exactly. I've been asked out, but not dating because I'm not interested. A lot of people will actually not be interested in dating after a breakup because they're like, I just don't want to go back into that world yet. I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to do this. I'm not ready to do that. Does a multiple breakup relationship mean less chance of reconciliation? I would say, yeah, man. I mean, it depends. Girls need what's it called? Emotional ups and downs, but not to the point where you're breaking up. Okay, so in a relationship, for example, when things get too boring, girls will stir the pot. They'll be like, ooh, and they'll test you, or they'll do something to keep the fucking fire, right? But with you, it's at the point where you guys actually break up over that shit, okay? So for you, it's not necessarily the amount of times that you guys broke up that really end it, you know what I mean? It's just your incompatibility is shining through, okay? There are people who break up like okay, in my life, I have people I don't want to say their names, but I have people in my life that break up, get back together, break up, get back together, because they love each other so much, but they don't want to let go. It's annoying when we do that, hence why I learned to stop doing so. Look, Lexi, you just got to be with a man who knows you that way. Look, okay, so Lexi, I'll explain something to you real quick. So, when you're totally in love with a dude, right? you're not going to want to stir that pot because he's going to be doing his own thing. He's going to be worrying about himself. He's going to be doing what I'm doing here at this office. I'm at the office right now filming a video for you guys, not worrying about my ex. I give my girlfriend, right? I'm giving my girl 1 day a week to be with me. So for 6 days, like I go home at night, she sees me for a little bit. That's it, right? She doesn't know what I'm up to. So you don't really have to, she doesn't have to stir the pot. The only time she stirs the pot is when we go on the same kinds of dates or whatever, but that barely ever happens because I know better, right? So girls really only stir the pot, so to speak, with guys who are boring, who don't try to do new things, who aren't spontaneous. Look, yesterday we were driving to get some Firehouse subs, right? So we were looking and we were like, okay, like I'm like, you want to just drive to the beach right now? The sun's about to go down. The sun sets right on the beach. It's fucking badass. And I was like, do you want to drive right? She's like, it's about to set and we might not make it. We didn't end up going, but bringing up just the spontaneity, it's like, bam, let's just go. And that's one of the things that keeps relationships alive. Relationships are difficult, guys. They really are. Like, especially for men out there who actually want one and care for being in a relationship. There are. Even red pill people can do that, right? How do I find chapter 1? Chapter 1 of what? Asking why I blocked her on WhatsApp, but I told her to go separate roads. That was forced. Do you think she will contact? I don't know. I can't tell you, Ramon. I can't tell you. I can't tell you that, right? I get that question a lot. Do you think that she'll contact me? Do you think this? I don't know. I can't tell you that, bro. But what I can tell you is that if you stay on this course of self-improvement and she starts missing you, you'll hear something eventually. Sometimes girls don't have the actual balls to reach out to you. I'm more happy to move on. Yeah, right? So what can I do? She keeps me on social media and shit. Why is that? She had blocked me. Because, okay, social media is just like almost like a once or twice removal of like, actual interactions. So, for example, like when you add somebody on social media, it's just giving access, right? That's all it is, to be able to message you. So you asking, why does she keep me on social media? Because she wants access to you at some point, or she wants to see what you're up to at some point. Or it's just normal life at this point to have somebody on social media that was an ex, right? I don't keep my exes on social media, but, like, she might not care to delete you. Don't look into it too much. All you can do, Ali, is show up, right? Focus on how you show up in life. It looks pathetic if the dumpy chases. Yeah, it does. Done it before and I'll never chase again. Don't ever chase somebody who doesn't want to be with you. If it's a fact that she'll never reach out, what can I do? What do you mean, Tim? How much do you charge for? It's on my website. Go to masculineenergy.net/coaching. But I do coaching differently, man. I don't have an end date to the call, and you have unlimited access to me afterwards. I have emergency, and then I have regular, and then email. But email, I'm getting rid of email. I'll just do pre-recorded videos, and calling and emergency. Emergency is good because I'll call you like within 24 hours, but it's expensive because it's so disruptive to my day. So let's get to email number 2 somewhere. Luke, I see your email, by the way. This one's much longer. Jesus. Okay, let's get through this one. This guy's a young buck too. Let's see if I got any questions before I start this. How long have you been with your girlfriend now? About 4.5, almost 5 years. I don't even count it as like months anymore. It's just, have we reached the 5-year mark? 4.5-year mark? That's where we're at. We'll be 5 years together in October. Just not on Sundays. So Kyle, my ex's friend. Richard, just ask me questions on Telegram that are long. That way I don't have to... I'm going to go to the gym. Thanks for the help. I'll be back. So do you think there's a chance? Ali, I mean, like, it depends, man. It depends on the. Do you think she wants to come back to the same version of you? I don't think so. Right? Make yourself the best version of you that you can, and then in case she does call you back, it's a bonus, man. Oh boy, here we go again. Okay, so that's what he said in the email. So he said, "Here's some backstory. I'm Italian and I'm 17, and I'm always told I'm much more mature for my age, and my friends and people are almost always older. So you're a bit of an old soul, which is a good thing, actually. I think it's all right because where's my phone holder? Where did I put it? God damn. One sec, y'all. That way I have a phone stand. All right. This is going to be way better. I generally don't even look at women solely focused on myself. Good. Always thought, hey, if it happens, it happens. Yeah, right? Most people are like that until they get into their first relationship, and then everything kind of just fucks you up from there. You have to kind of go off of this path that you're already on and you know, come back, right? Some people don't ever make it back. When they get dumped, they never change. They never come back to being the person that they once were. Then I discovered that you guys call it monk mode. Funny enough, even buzzed my head off for the first time in my life. Full out training session for MMA fight that time. I sported long hair all my life. So I go to this marathon, looking to just run and have fun, not giving a damn. See, this is the thing. This is what you guys need to be doing. Okay, living your life to the fullest at all times. Okay? Living your life to the fullest at all times. You should be pushing and pushing and pushing to find out what you really like doing instead of using relationships to make you guys. This is why you guys are suffering. You guys are suffering because you're looking for happiness in other people. And you don't want to face yourself or be with yourself. Most people are afraid to be with themselves. They really are. They can't stand the thoughts that they have. They can't stand the pressures of life. So they're like, okay, I'm going to look for happiness everywhere else. And your fucking dopamine's going to get all fucked up. Right? There's a lot more that goes into all this. You guys should actually study how your dopamine's being fucked because of your phones and social media and video games and shit. And he says, okay, I bumped into this German girl who happened to be studying there. I was 16 and she was 18 at the time. 2 years older. Cool. I didn't expect to vibe so well with her. I said, fuck it, I'll take her number. So that's cool, man. He just came forward as he was and didn't have any expectations, which is cool. I also befriended her friends and what happened to be a part of an organization I volunteered. I was generally liked and made a good impression with everyone, including her mom. She has an absent father, though. Worried me. He put daddy issues in parentheses. But I swept it under the rug since she had other father figures. There's nothing like your biological father. Okay? A stepfather can be a really good role model if they really know how to vibe with you and they know how to tell you, they know how to make you feel loved, right? That's one thing. And maybe it didn't work out for her. I guess we're going to find it out. But daddy issues, red flag number one, right? Anyways, she was in the midst of her exam season, and I was nearing mine, so we basically texted moderately for about 2 weeks and 2.5 weeks. We shared a lot of interest and beliefs, so I was definitely interested. People think that opposites attract. That's a bunch of bullshit. It's hot for a minute, then it gets old real quick. Like when two people are alike, more alike, that's when they tend to come together because they have common interests. They should be different enough where they have something to talk about, but people who you always hear in a conversation, it's like, oh, I like that too. Oh, I like that too, and then you're like, they get closer because of it, right? Fast forward a few. Happen to offer help on her Vietnam project, and she invites me to her home. I'm like, cool. We escalated this, and so we hang out for hours, the whole day, literally just pure exchange of thoughts, bad jokes, flirting, and playing. Cool. Basically talking about everything, nothing sexual though. So that tension was pure. Let me bring up a good point about this. This dude did this in person, not over the fucking phone. This is what it's supposed to be like. This probably goes completely fucked up later on down the road, but when it comes to attraction, don't use your fucking cell phone to talk. Use, be with somebody to talk to them, right? And this is what this guy did. This is what people need to be doing in the future. Hanging out in person, talking, and getting to know people. Don't use the fucking phone. Use the phone to set dates. Okay? That's what the phone is for. We hung out other days like this, and one time my heart was like, fuck it, I'll make the damn move now. I told her I liked her and asked her to be my girlfriend through a clever inside joke. She was very into the idea. She remarked on my age, but she said I'm much more mature and that I didn't think it was an issue. Guys that are more mature, basically they're just in touch with their intuition, really. I'm thinking shit, I'm on a roll. This is good. A female friend that I got close to also happened to be our middleman, usually was keeping tabs on whether both of us were equally as excited, and we were, so everything was going fine, he says. Till I break my leg in a pretty bad bike accident, and being the athletic person that literally identifies with moving, it shook my core. I'm thinking, okay, it's just 2 or 3 months and I'll be back. But 2 weeks in, I start to crack. The numbing pills, the insane boredom, the constant background pain was starting to get to me. So he got shook by this accident. Okay? He got completely shook by this accident, and it pushed him off his center, which, you know what happens. Guys, sometimes you'll lose your job, you'll lose a girlfriend, this will happen to you. Something will happen to you, it'll shake your core, but it'll basically shape your foundation and who you really are. You get tested in life, it's normal. People get cancer, people get sick, some people will get paralyzed. Some fucked up shit will happen to you, and you have to always roll with the punches, right? This guy got fucked up by his situation, and things started getting to him. So we'll see how this affected his life. But always remember that life is always going to test. This life is not easy, okay? You'll always be tested. Your business will go south. Something bad will happen to you, right? It's called life. Exactly, Richard. Exactly. It also worried me since we're so fresh in a relationship and I still couldn't even take her out on a single date. Tried hopping around on one leg for a couple of hangouts, but yeah, you probably imagine how that could be. I could only imagine what being intimate on a fucked up leg is like. Fuck, you move the wrong way and your leg hurts. She'd come over to my house and vice versa, and that would be it. I told her I'm sorry I'm acting all grumpy and kind of needy and making her feel like the man of the relationship, but I promised to make it up. So how I look at this, it's like okay, he's young and has no experience with the inner workings of like there's like a dynamic, right? That dynamic, it's like, don't admit that you're being a bitch. She knows that you're rattled by what's going on, but I always think of the scene in Casino Royale, when fucking that guy hits James Bond in the nuts with that fucking big thing. He's got a recovery period afterwards, right? And he's like healing and shit. Like, it doesn't matter what you look like or what you're going through. Always act like everything's going to be okay. And that's where he fucked this up already. He's acting worried and needy, and he even admitted it to her. Women don't like weakness, okay? Yes, if you get fucked up and hurt, I think girls should be more resilient to that and understand logically, like, oh, he's going to heal, everything will be okay. But they're in their emotions, right? I mean, I don't like it either, but I can't change them, so you have to always act like it's going to be fine. And if she wants to walk away from you in this point, you got to let her. But I'm going to see what happens here. I'm acting all grumpy and kind of needy and making her feel like the man. That's what he said. So he was pissed off all the time. And he's upset that he's in the situation that he's in. He's probably saying, I wish I didn't ride my bike that day, or I wish I didn't do this that day, instead of just rolling with the punches a little bit more. It's okay, though. So 3 weeks in, I changed my cast to a walking cast where I guess I could walk like a 60-year-old bipedal chihuahua. I like his humor, but it was enough. She was away on a 4-day vacation to the seacoast, and I told her as soon as I get back and I finish my exam, my final exam, I'll take her out on a date that day, and she also agreed. I felt a bit relieved as I did everything in my power, and things seemed okay. Admittedly, became a major source of comfort to me during that time. And I was always a guy who chased discomfort, which is a good thing. Because the more that you chase discomfort in this life, you'll learn to be a disciplined person and be grateful for the things that you do have. But he said, I always was a guy who chased discomfort, but not like this. Also, was safe to say I let myself fall in love too fast, but didn't really check myself, except noticing a few times that things were going a bit fast. Mutually, but fast nonetheless. That happens. When two people come together, yeah, Luke, it's okay. Just separate it in 2 sentences or 3 sentences. Okay, that's fine. When two people come together and that attraction is there, it's cool. It's good. And if it moves fast, it moves fast. As long as you don't act needy, that's okay as a man. But if it moves quickly, it moves quickly. I've been there before too. With my current girlfriend, we're still together, so it can work out. It's fine. We move pretty quick. Now, if I were to go back, I'd slow it down a little, but not a lot. She popped up texting me one time that she just tried pure weed with people I don't know. I expressed concern, not in a controlling or mad way, but just disliked what she did. This was basically my only disagreement that we had. You can't look, man. It's too early for you to be showing your concern. Look, she's without a dad. Okay, she's been able to do whatever she wants with basically just making her mom feel disappointed or without her dad. Nobody wants to disappoint their father. Your mom, but your dad, it's different. She comes back and we hang out in our friends group once. But I'm noticing she's a bit cold. But to be fair, she was exhausted that day, and there was nothing remarkable to ask. What's wrong? Yeah, just rolled the punches. June 11th, I'm finishing my exam. I texted her confirming my date. She was like, no, we can talk. Joked around and agreed to meet her at a park. We sit down with her being colder, and I brought it up after joking around, and she said she couldn't bring herself to... Okay. She then started with, I want a break. I gave her a look and told her, no, you look like you want to break up. She agreed and just wanted to be polite. She went on to think, I think it's for the best. I thought about it a lot, and she said it's my age and thought it was the excuse to go with. No, she just lost attraction, dude. Through this whole fiasco, she lost attraction for you. Whether it's because you got fucked up, who knows? But the attraction did not go up; it went down. So it's a simple analysis. Even though she literally said the opposite a few days ago, yeah, words over actions never goes right. I looked at her with a "you've got to be kidding me" expression, and I told her if that's what you want, okay, because relationships got to be a two-way in the end. This guy is very far ahead in terms of his knowledge. He needs to stay on top of this and not get too fucked up with emotions. But he's good. He knows what he's doing. I told her she can go after we sat down for a couple of minutes, and as she was leaving, the emotions hit me. I lied on the bench and started simply tearing up. Listened to a lot of songs that felt like shit. I lost that too. I thought everything was going down from PR in my body to training. Okay. My grades now hurt too. This is what happens in life, fellas. I guess I'm disappointing you. No. You're good, bro. You're good. You're doing very well, man. Okay? So this happens. When life fucks you, it will fuck you with 10 dicks. Okay? You think one thing will go wrong, and then you're like, hey, you'll get broken up with, right? And then your car will break down. And then you'll have a fight with your family member. Then your fridge will break and all your groceries will rot. Something bullshit like that will happen. That's how life works. It punches you and it kicks you while you're down. Right? That's just the way it is. Called up our middleman. I don't really know why, but I just did. You're probably just looking for clarity, bro. Then we just sat with her a while. Look, human beings process emotions through talking. Why do you think therapists exist? Okay? That's how we process emotions, and that's how we do things. So don't worry about wanting to talk about it. There's nothing wrong with that. This is why you're here as well, right? So I go home. Walking in the cast was quite the walk. I lied down in my bed, and immediately I was thinking of what to say, how to fix this, being so shocked. I could never guess that she basically monkey branched to another guy. But I didn't know that. I drank a bit, and then the next day I just, you'll never guess. Bought her fucking yellow, blue flowers, her favorite colors, and passed by her home. But look, I'm not blaming you for this. You went with what you logically thought would work at the time. It's people who know better who still fuck up, right? That's when you got to blame yourself. But you didn't know better, dude. So I'm not fucking going to rag on you. Obviously, you know that's a mistake because of how you structured that sentence. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, you fucking idiot. Okay? Don't worry about it. I basically told her that I can't take this bargain. I'll be back better, and I won't be letting age or my leg get in our way. Because this was special. She refused the flowers, so I just threw them to the side and gave her my special necklace, telling her I want her to think again. She said, please give it time, all in not a needy way, and to my merit, didn't say anything, please come back. Well, your actions told her that, right? I know cheesy shit, that's what feelings do to you. They do. I texted her briefly telling her I still want to keep things positive between us and all that. She then asked me if I was coming to her graduation ceremony. I was like, of course. You should have said no. Fuck no. She didn't want me, but she didn't want me at the aftergrad because that would affect her. The dude that she's probably talking to is going to be there at the aftergrad. That's my guess. She just didn't fucking want me to see her new boy. Yeah. How did I guess that shit? But wait, it gets better. And so I go interact with her afterwards, and I managed to get her to agree meeting me in a couple of days because I wanted to talk. She was German. Cold as always. German, cold as always. But I expected that. All the while, I couldn't do anything, but I was still stuck in the the cast, barely walking. So even if I wanted to get her out of my mind, I fucking couldn't at all. My mind involuntarily obsessed over that shit day and night. This is how your brain processes emotions. Everyone asks me all the time, how do I forget about my ex? How do I stop thinking about them? You don't. You don't. Your brain will do it no matter what you do. I would say think about it more if you can, because eventually you'll stop or you'll start to slow down, and it'll come in waves. So anybody's going through a breakup right now, it comes in waves. That's how pain works, emotional pain. And then eventually you won't even feel it anymore. But people are so quick to avoid the pain, which is quite normal. But if I'm going to challenge you, be with the pain, and that's how you get over it. And forgive yourself for the mistakes that you made. And that's how you get over relationships faster. For the next month, I couldn't get her out of my head, and I had no means to. I was forced to just be like this till I took the cast off. So I meet her that day, and I basically told her that I wasn't going to pamper her with 6,000 excuses or tell her. So anyway, how much I've changed in 8 days. Yeah, that's another thing that guys do that will never work. I'll change, babe. It's like she doesn't want you to change for her. She wants you to be a man already. She doesn't want to teach you how to be a man. But right now, I didn't even want her like this. And then I apologized for what happened the following day. Sorry, the day following the breakup. Shouldn't have done that. And that I'll back off completely all the while, and she couldn't get colder. I did this exact same thing in the past. You chase, you plead, and you plead your case. And then you say, okay, you know what? I'm fucking out of here. I'm not accepting this. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Continuing on, she wouldn't even treat a stranger this cold. It fucking hurt deep down. She even shrunk almost in disgust when I lightly tapped her shoulder while talking. But I managed to keep my composure, got her crack a laugh a couple of times, though, and she still chatted and got my necklace back. Okay, so look, real quick, they are disgusted by weak behavior. So the emotions that you were able to invoke in her this early were really good. However, this would not have happened so fast in a longer term relationship. But girls do fall out of love fast if you fuck up. It doesn't take very long. So you're trying to, what you're trying to do deep down and subconsciously is change your mind. But changing a girl's mind who you haven't dated very long, it's not going to help you. It's just not, you don't have the emotional grip over her yet. From then, I suffered some in silence, some ranting with my dad, and just close friends. But the days couldn't pass any fucking slower. Yeah, every day feels like a week when you're going through a breakup. To them, it's normal. Okay? To them, it's normal. But to you, it feels like a week. Every day feels like a week. Couldn't feel any more lonely since the person I trusted fucking shook me even more. I tried texting her a week or so later and test the waters, but still the same. I tried one more time, but then I decided to let it go. I didn't want to, but I still did. Just random positive chat wasn't reciprocated. Fast forward a few. I finally take that damn thing off, and boy, I started walking, though, with a limp and biking everywhere. Oh, man, it probably felt like a fucking weight lifted off of your shoulders, but it was just off of your leg. You can finally do stuff and keep my mind off of her. Okay, so he talks about the guy here. Let's see how long this is. Oh, it's almost over. About the guy. She left him 2 months later. I know, hilarious. So sounds like she jumps from relationship to relationship, right? But she never told me this whole time. I was just searching for an actual fucking explanation, an answer, closure. You'll never get closure the way that you think that you want it. The closure is that they don't want to be with you, right? That's the closure. That's all the closure that you need. Everyone's looking for a reason. Closure, what you're really looking for, with closure, why did I suck in this relationship? Please tell me. Please tell me why you left me. That's what closure really means. And most chicks are not going to tell you. Most chicks are going to be like, I just don't feel the same, right? I didn't expect her to just be such a dumbass, and I left me for an American who isn't really any better than me, although he was definitely cool. I mean, don't judge people. I mean, for one, dude, you don't know this guy, right? I mean, people do shit on Americans all the time. I know that. Canadians do too. But you don't know him, right? Try not to. You're just angry because some guy took your girl. I get it. That's where this is coming from. But where you should be directing your emotions is really yourself, but at her. Guys always get mad at some other dude, right? Because that guy took his girl, and they'll start beating that other guy up like it's gonna do something. But that's not what it is, right? But just so happened to be 19. I also tried to leave her 2 weeks in. I'm thinking this wouldn't work, but just as he got comfortable, she pulled the rug out from under his feet. So she broke up with him too. This girl's obviously the common denominator here. She doesn't look like she might just be cycling too. She's young. But it sounds like she has a hard time staying with the same person for a bit. I bumped into him a couple weeks after their breakup at a concert. Approached him in a friendly way. Oh, you don't know me, but I'm sure you've heard of me. We joke around and chat till he brings her up, and we start talking slowly piece the fact that, wait, you guys were together. Then it hit me. Oh, sorry, that's when it hit me and that's when any emotional tie left was fucking gone. Honestly, if she would have just told me she was leaving me for another guy, I would have kissed her. I would have kissed her my middle finger goodbyes and never looked back. They're not going to ever tell you that, dude. They're not going to. I know that's what you want, but they're never going to, because they're afraid of how you're going to react, right? Sometimes they don't even know what they're going to do, but they don't know how. Look, you're physically stronger than she is, okay? Women know that. Men know that. And this is why girls had to use words and manipulation to get men to do certain things like this, okay? And I'm not talking that girls manipulate guys on a daily basis, because they don't really. Just, they'll use their words to twist certain things to get you to do something or not do something. So Instead of telling you, let me put this as an example. This shit you gotta start looking for. Instead of telling you that she want to date another guy, she's like, I don't really want to be together, but she almost said it in a really polite way. I need a break. Then she's hoping that you'll just fuck off instead of just telling you that. But if she tells you that, she's also afraid for her safety, right? She's afraid for her safety. And this is why they manipulate us, so to speak, because she doesn't want you to freak out and punch her out or fucking beat her and drag her off to the woods. This is subconsciously in their mind. They don't want to be in a situation where they're scared for their lives. That's why they don't fucking tell you straight up shit like this. Because heartbreak is the number one reason why fucking murders happen. I swear to God. So, why do you think, right? And this is the last two paragraphs here. Right now, I'm so over her and working 300% on myself, trying new hobbies and everything that I knew that I wanted to learn. So I felt pretty emasculated after rejection. That's it. That's a lot of reading, and I hope I wasn't too beta during this. Really, dude, honestly, bro, you were 95% great. Okay? This woman lost attraction for you during this leg break period, and you know what? That did you a fucking favor. Okay? You don't know that being with this girl would have been great or not, right? The fact that she walked away during your most needed time shows me and you what kind of woman she really is. This did you a fucking favor. This woman is not a good quality woman, bro. She might have been hot. She might have been good in bed. Don't let women's looks deceive you into dating them. Look at what the fuck is in between their ears. Look at their brain. How are they? Right? Do they treat people around them like garbage? Do they treat you like garbage? If so, don't be around them. Don't accept someone's fucking relationship with you because they're hot. Guys always fall for fucking looks, right? Instead of dating women who they find not relatively attractive. I shouldn't say that, because guys want to fuck hot girls. That's just the way that we are. Sorry girls. But why do you think, where do you think all these likes on Instagram thoughts pages are fucking coming from, right? It's dudes, okay? Guys like hot pieces of ass. It's just the way that we are. I don't want to, I don't give a fuck. It's just how we are. Chicks want that emotional connection. And they want a man to sweep them off their feet. A strong, confident one. And to be honest, this fucking chick is not worthy, man. Okay? Fuck her. Fuck her, man. Who cares? Move on. So this is the thing about girls too. This is where I want girls to take more responsibility. If you're in a relationship as a woman, right? You want your man to always be chasing his purpose and doing what he needs to do while taking care of shit at home. Okay? Is that all guys? Most guys, yes. Anybody who's telling you any different, they're white knight little beta fucking soy boys. White knight guys will just agree with this whole feminism shit to get in your pants. Okay? No dude on the face of this planet agrees with feminism. Okay? It's just the fucking way that it is. However, you're going to see a lot of white knight guys think that that's cool to agree with feminism. And I mean this toxic shit that's going around. And then they'll try to get in your pants. Okay? So, moving on from that. Look, girls, the only responsibility that they need to take care of is taking care of what they look like. Okay? Try to be in the best physical shape that you can be. And yes, as an individual woman, go out there, make your money. Go out there and do what you got to do. But make sure that you are looking fine as hell. And watch, you're going to see your man always treat you with that same fucking, as long as he's a good man. Now, that's me saying that all men are perfect, which they're not, okay? There's a lot of garbage fucking men out there. I know that. I'm friends with some of them. So, this is the thing. It goes both ways for dudes and girls. Girls got to take care of one certain aspect, which is their looks, okay? And then guys have to take care of working at their purpose. Girls can also work on their purpose as an individual as well. It's 2019. We're evolving. I don't give a shit if a girl wants to go out there and make millions of dollars. Okay? Guys feel super emasculated by this shit. I don't know why. Go out there and just be more masculine than your woman and she'll fucking love you for it. Every single day of the week. Okay? There are girls out there on Instagram making fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And guys are like, well, I only make $5,000 a month, so I can't date her. You fucking kidding me, bro? So as long as you are more masculine than she is, don't let her lead the relationship. Girls just want to show up looking good, having a good time. It's not hard. And guys just need to focus on becoming better men, stronger, smarter every day, and your relationship will always thrive. So let me get to some questions here. Holy balls. There's a lot. I hope I did your email justice, dude. I think I have. You said you had nothing against the guy. Yeah. Good. Nice and honest. Look, authenticity is the most important thing. And you know what? Girls these days are even looking on YouTube for masculine leadership. They are. They're looking to YouTube channels. They're looking because girls want to know. Oh, and not too possessive guys. Just don't be a doormat. Exactly. Right? So coming to an agreement, right? But a lot of girls and guys are looking for masculine leadership because they know that this feminism shit is just, for lack of a better term, a cry for attention. Okay, and let me make a point real quick here. There are girls out there who are being mistreated by men, and that is a fucking fact, and I know that. However, in the book Atomic Attraction by Chris Canwell, you guys should always check that book out. Okay? How many really, really hot girls do you see at feminist rallies? That's in that book. And I actually thought about it, looked at some YouTube videos, and I was like, there aren't that many. And all you guys got to do as chicks is just try to look as best as you can. And guys will find you. A lot of guys will give you attention. Girls are always starved for attention. Chicks are always looking for fucking attention. Why do you think that they're always posting pictures, looking good, makeup, hair done, nails done? It's just, where can I get attention from here? And that's why as a man, you got to be showing your chick attention, right? Always. Girls, when they're in love with you, want your attention all the fucking time. My girlfriend, she wakes up in the morning if I'm chilling in the living room. The first thing she does is come and sit and mound to me, right? Like she hugs me that way in the morning. Okay, so I'll be sitting there like playing a video game, or I'll be on my computer, maybe starting to write a blog post or something. She'll wake up and she'll be like this, and she'll come over and because I usually sit on the ground at home. I know it sounds weird, but like I got my table here, like in front of me, and I got my couch here beside me, and I sit in between. I've always done that. I don't know why. So she'll come and she'll sit on me, and she'll be like, "Hey, good morning," and she'll like embrace me and tell me about her dreams. Okay. And she just has to feel like she's appreciated, heard, loved, like I care. That's just attention. They always want your attention all the time. But the thing is, you always got to leave her wanting a little bit more, fellas. Always leave her wanting a little bit more attention, okay? So if you give it to her too much, it'll turn her off, okay? But when you go work on your purpose, go to the gym, go to the office and work, go do what you got to do, leave her with just a little bit more. That's how attraction goes up, because she's anticipating it. Then when you say hot shit like, oh, baby, I'm going to come home and guess what I'm going to do to you, okay? But you got to say it in a way that makes your relationship make sense, okay? If you start saying it in a creepy way at the beginning of a relationship, just stop. But when you guys figure each other out, oh my God, long-term relationships can be so fucking fulfilling, right? They can be great. And that's the thing. It's like people in my chat sometimes, and people are so quick to be like, I'm done dating, I'm done relationships, fuck that. It's like, fuck, if you find somebody that you really, really like, and that likes you, and you know how to be a man, and she knows how to be a feminine woman, fuck, your relationship can be great. Yeah, and I'm gonna stop right there. So, I could probably do another email. Do you guys want to hear another email? Yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you want another email. Because it's been an hour and 15 minutes. If my ex said that she wants me... Okay. If my ex said that she wants me to move on, holy shitballs. and thinks we fight all the time. That's why she thinks it won't work between us. How can I prove her wrong? So this is you're trying to prove her wrong through logic, bro. Logic doesn't work with women. Emotions are the only thing that's going to bring her back to you, homie. Okay, so you got to make her miss you. A chick's got to miss you. Fighting does not make people come together. It breaks them apart. So what the fuck are you fighting about? Write me an email and I'll write it. I'll put everything in your relationship. Make sure you fucking break it up too. Okay. Everything in your relationship. Write it in here, but make sure it's less than 2,500 words. Stick to the fucking facts. I don't care what kind of food you ate at a restaurant one time. Just tell me about the facts of the relationship. Cool? What's your email? masculineenergy27@gmail.com. I'm going to be making my domain email soon. I think it's kyle@masculineenergy.net. But I don't think I'll get that to my phone yet. I have to set that up. So I got a couple thumbs up for another email, and this email is going to be from Luke, because Luke just sent me this. And there are other people who have sent me other emails. I just don't, I can't really find them right now, so I got to find them and flag them. By the way, I have a blog too, guys, by the way. Why would your ex want to hang out with my sister and niece when she knows that I live with her? Maybe they still feel like some sort of connection to them. What's up, Will? How you doing, bro? I have a blog, masculineenergy.net. But my blog is on that site along with my coaching stuff. Go and check that out, guys. That's where my actual thoughts are going to be. I hold back a little bit on YouTube because YouTube will, for one, demonetize you. Next, they'll sandbox you if you're too, what's the word? Left or right? Been a while. I'm fine. I'm doing good, Will. I'm actually doing email readings on my lives now. So, okay, I'm gonna get to this email in a minute. I'm just gonna heat up my coffee real quick. I will be right back. And sit tight, y'all. Just one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Whoa, shit. Almost wiped out. All right. masculineenergy27@gmail.com. Just it's my YouTube channel name with 27 at the end of it, because I made it when I was 27. I'm 29 now, motherfuckers. Actually, no, I didn't. I made it when I was 28. No, 27. I don't fucking remember. So, main man Luke, are you still here? Yes, he is. Fuck yeah. So, he says, yo, Kyle, thanks for taking the time to read my message. I apologize about my broken English. English is not my first language. Hey, you know what? I've always looked at it like this. people who have accents and people who have broken English, I respect them more because they know another language. So I understand that you're going to try your best. And look, man, like I'll try to do this as best as I can with what you give me, okay? Basically, I just wanted to get your overview on my situation with my now ex. Basically, what initially happened is we broke up originally after a few years together, after an on and off relationship for a few months. Oh shit, okay. This is gonna get really fucking interesting. All right. She started selling pics of herself online and offering phone sex services. Obviously, I wasn't okay with this, so I walked away. I took this girl's virginity. I'm gonna stop right there. It doesn't matter. Oh, this is the wrong one, Luke? Is this the wrong one? Hold on. My fault. But you sent me another one, but the writing is tiny. It's tiny. I can't see it on my phone. It's way too small. Okay? So I'm just going to read this one for now because it's probably the right one, right? I mean, I don't care about the broken English. I can read it. This is one I can see, and I don't want to fuck around on the live stream, okay? So I'll just do this. It doesn't matter if you took a girl's virginity, dude. It doesn't matter. Like, they're going to remember you more, sure. Every girl remembers their first time. However, it's masculinity and strength and confidence and attraction that keep a girl around. But a lot of guys say that, right? And they're like, oh, I took her virginity. It doesn't matter. I took 2 girls' virginities in my life, and I'm still with one of them. So, yeah. It's my first girlfriend. It didn't fucking matter. As soon as she found another guy that she was more interested in, she went and fucked him. Basically, I just wanted to get your... Oh, I just fucking read that. Jesus Christ. I'm bad at this sometimes. So when... So I'm going to read the whole sentence again. I took this girl virginity. So when she came back begging, I obviously thought this was just a phase and it was something that we could work around. Stupid mistake. Look, when someone does something or is a certain way in a relationship and you don't agree with it, you should definitely state your claim and stand up for yourself. You're doing it right. I sent you a second email. Okay, let me refresh. I see the second email. I do. However, it's really, really fucking small. So don't screenshot or whatever. Send me, just send it to me again with, just copy and paste it and then send it to me again. Anyway, after constantly arguing, she found someone else about 3 or 4 months ago, cheated on me. Basically, my issue now is what I have always had, even when she's with this new guy. Okay, so I don't really understand that part, but she cheated on you, dude, for one. And she found somebody else 3 or 4 months ago. But constant arguing creates a lot of emotional distance. Emotional distance will push a woman away right into somebody else's arms. It happens all the fucking time. So I'm just going to keep going here. She consistently rings me. At first, I used to answer where she would just beg and ask to be in her life. Okay, all she wants at this point is for you to stay in her life. So in case whatever new thing she goes and chases doesn't work out. Girls do this all the time. They don't want to lose a potential mate, bro. It's a subconscious thing. They don't want to lose the ability. Because basically, if whatever happens in the future doesn't work, right? She'll always be able to reproduce. That's why chicks are always fucking, you barely ever find chicks single, right? Chicks who are single are either choosing to be or can't find a fucking guy, right? So, but you'd barely ever see it. You always see a girl with like 5 fucking orbiters around. I think this is just to do with their fucking biological clock. They'll date guys they don't even fucking like, right? Just be able to have a family. I asked her to stop contacting me, and she presumably couldn't help it as it was too hard to not talk to me, blah, blah, blah. She just wanted your attention, man. My issue now is she keeps contacting me on no caller ID and no way of stopping her. I could change my number, but why should I? It's been 2 months now, averaging about 4 no caller IDs per week. Dude, man, honestly, I would not talk to this woman ever again in my fucking life. She cheated on you, bro. Don't ever take back a cheater. She'll cheat on you again. Cheaters are cheaters. That's just the way that they are. Okay? She'll cheat on you again, and she'll cheat on you again and again and again. Look, man. Look at what happened with our last buddy who sent an email, right? Okay? He broke his goddamn leg. What happens when something happens to you? And something happens to you and you're sitting here going, well, I gotta take 2 months. I can't be intimate for a couple of months. She'll go and cheat on you. This woman has no integrity. For sure has no integrity. I don't know any, because I'm friends with a lot of high value people, in my opinion, right? And I don't know any of those girls who would ever sell pictures of their body online. Okay? Ever. Ever. I don't know any girls, and none of my friends date online either, because they know the value of meeting people in person. Dating, why would anyone want to date online, right? Think about it. And this isn't a diss to you guys who do, okay? But meeting people in person is always going to be better. You can judge their actions and their body language towards you in person. None of the people I know in my life would ever sell pictures of their body. The girls I know, right? Ever. This woman has low integrity, and she'll cheat on you again. Just from knowing this, I don't need another email from you. I already know that this woman's going to fuck you over again if she gets a chance to. She just can't help it. She's probably got a shitty fucking upbringing. Richard, don't bother. You're in my coaching program. So a guy texts me saying he's bored at home alone but doesn't ask me out on a date. Probably just likes to have sex with you. Will says, checked all your vids these past 2 weeks. I would love a video about the difference between real interest, breadcrumbing, and testing waters. Okay, I can do that. 7 months relationship, broke up with me twice, no contact for about 4 months. He forgot about me. He obviously doesn't like you. People don't break up with people they're in love with. Okay. Nailed it. You're such a homie for taking the time. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. If anybody likes what I'm doing, and you want me to keep doing this, don't hesitate to donate a little bit. Okay. It's going to my GTR fund. Okay. I'm going to own one in the future. I'm being straight up with you. All the donations go to my dream car fund, and you'll all get a shout out when I buy the car. But my stream is pretty much, I'm happy with my stream. I'm happy with the office. I'm happy with the lighting. I'm happy with everything else. I'm just testing how to do things differently. And man, the office is cold today. Jesus Christ. But Luke, oh, you're welcome, Luke. Anytime. That is enough, bro. Okay. And the ads. Okay, so donations and ad money go to my ad. Like I get that every single month, and I pay for the rent of this office with that, because I make money off of you guys watching my videos. Okay, that's just a fact. It's just the way that it is. I pay for this office, all my equipment with that stuff, and my future car. GTR is. Are you okay, Kyle? Johnny, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Cold. It's cold. Yeah, right now in Canada, it's like it's actually a little chilly today, man. Plus, I'm kind of in like a basement. I'll give you guys an office tour sometime. Maybe on Instagram or something. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, by the way, it's masculine_energy, and my Twitter is M Energy 27. Go follow me there. I post some pretty good tweets. That's because it was hot yesterday. It was the weather in Canada is so fucking stupid. Okay, it's hot as hell one day, and then cold as hell the next day. Like humidity is really what kills it, right? So like today it's 22 degrees Celsius today, which normally this office is a little hot. Like it's like around 30 in here, right? But right now it's actually chilly. It's pretty cold, so I'm cool. Parker says, I cheated. I hope the saying isn't once a cheater, always a cheater. Okay, Parker, look, man, the reason that saying is thrown around is because you can't trust again. Nobody can ever, your ex will never trust you again. Okay? Ali, it can be to hurt you or to let you stop asking questions, but she might want you to actually move on. She just wants you to fuck off. That's all it is. Celsius and Fahrenheit. Yeah, so 22 Celsius, I think it's like in the 70s for Fahrenheit, I think. Actually, let me Google that shit right now. I'll Google it for you. I'll tell you what it is. $71. So, I mean, to people who live in like that same weather all the time, it's pretty normal to you, right? Nice and honest. Hi, all I want. I just want to hear Kyle's opinion on it all. Send me an email, Ali. How can I restore trust? You can't. You can't. Like, if you cheated on somebody and literally she broke up with you and doesn't want to be with you, right? Think about it, man. It's like throwing a plate on the ground and then putting the plate back together. It's not the same plate. It's not as strong as it once was. Okay? 90 Fahrenheit here. That's what it was like here like a couple days ago. It was hot as fuck. I'll answer it in a video. It's just a lot easier. But don't, again, keep it under 2,500 words. We're not going to restore that plate. We're going to create a new one. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. Unless you want to erase her memory. Can you erase her memory? Do you have one of those Men in Black things? I would love one if you have one. Trust does not work like that between human beings. The only time that you can create a new play is with a new woman. So I should just move on and leave. I mean, if you're going to be fighting an uphill battle if you get her back all the time. She'll always be wondering what you're doing. She'll always be questioning your moves. Dude, if you want her back, like I don't have a phone lock on my phone. My girlfriend can open my phone and just start scrolling and fucking looking through shit. Because you don't want to know something? I have nothing to fucking hide, bro. But you're never going to have that either. And she's always still going to be wondering. I'm committed to being honest, so I have nothing to hide. Cool. If you want her back, you got to let her know, hey, I fucked up. I want you back and I want to make this right. That's what you say to her. Then, if she says no, again, you can't force somebody to be with you, okay? So you got to accept it as it is. If she takes you back, okay? If she takes you back, then what you got to do, okay? So what you got to do now is you got to be with her, but you got to keep all your shit open, okay? You got to make this girl have zero fucking reason to think that you're cheating. Okay? Keep your phone unlocked. Okay? Phone unlocked. Computer unlocked. All that shit unlocked. And you tell her, you leave it open and there, okay? For her to see. You leave it on the table everywhere. She's gonna look through it. Expect it. Okay? Any bullshit ex-girls or women that you've been fucking around with in the past, okay? Dead them. Let them go. And then you're day to day from there. What if I don't value and appreciate her and I want her back? Oh, sorry, what if I didn't? She wants space now and she's still mad at me. This is the same kind of situation except you didn't cheat. So you got to let her know, look, I fucked up. And I didn't treat you like the way that you should have been treated in the relationship. I didn't make you feel loved or wanted. I want to fix that. Do you want to work on it? Okay. Oh, and one more thing about Mr. Cheater over here. So she's going to be hot and cold. Okay? There's going to be days where she's going to be super fucking happy and hot and loving you. The next day, she's going to be a bitch and cold, and she's going to treat you like shit because she's going to be reminded the fact that you cheated on her. Okay? So, you've already seen that, yeah. Because you want to know why I took a cheater back and I fucking felt that same way. And I'm a dude. These women have emotional operating systems. So she's gonna be treating you like fucking garbage one whole day. You have to have the emotional fucking fortitude to put up with that shit and accept it and take it. Now, if she crosses a line, that's a different story. But you have to take that shit and accept it and go forward from there. If you can handle that, you might be all right. Will says, my ex texted me saying, happy birthday. Me, thanks. She, how was your day? Texted me 3 times back and forth. Haven't heard anything since this. Breadcrumbing. Not really. I guess. She's probably trying to bait you into saying something else. Look, this is why, guys, you guys need to stand up for yourselves and be like, okay, this is what I fucking want. I want us to work on shit. Or not. Whatever the fuck you guys want in life, go for it. If you guys want your girls back, okay, you got to say something to her and say, look, I do want to work on this, okay? When is the next live stream? I don't plan my live streams, Ali. I just do them. So, what the fuck was I just saying? I lost my mind. Hold on. I completely lost my goddamn train of thought. Damn it. I hate when I do that. I do that in video sometimes. I got to re-record the whole video. What was I saying? Somebody help me out here. Send it now. Send it now. I thought I moved on from the guy. Okay, he said something about taking a shooter back is hard as hell to deal with. Yeah, I know. I did that before, too. I don't fucking remember what I was saying. Sorry, guys. I forget. I was going off on something. Do radio silence work better? I hate it when fucking emails about breadcrumbing message you told men to say. Oh, yeah. Right. Thank you. Chase what you want. Do what you want. Always go. Good meeting ya. What's up, Sean? Best of luck to you. Sean, yeah. If I didn't answer your questions, I apologize. Send me an email, bro. So always go after what you want. If you don't, you'll always be fucking screwed over because you're never going to state your claim. Look, you're never going to get everything you want in this life anyways. Okay? You're just not. And if a woman doesn't want to be with you anymore, like, you got to take it as it is. And this is the problem with us. There's a problem with our society. We're not tested enough. We are such little bitches, right? And this is why men need to be more masculine instead of this fucking fight against masculinity. Men teach men how to be men. Okay? And the fact that the courts award women custody more often without the right justifications to do so is bullshit. And men know that testing, like think about it, man. Back in the day when warriors were needed, I'm talking about before guns and shit. You know, they would teach kids, young kids, how to hunt. They teach young kids how to fight. It's not because you want to kill things. It's because those things teach you shit. They teach you how to be strong, emotionally strong, okay? We don't go through that anymore. School should be that, okay? Yep, and women can be more masculine than men. That's a problem right there, right? And women are having such a hard time being happy in relationships because they can't find a masculine fucking man who will stand up to them and tell them to go fuck off when they're being stupid, right? Because we all know that girls will do shit to stir the pot, like I just said earlier. And you know what? I don't even knock them for doing it because they're only looking for the strongest fucking man. Us men can use that feedback to become better men instead of hating girls for it. I don't hate women at all. There's a lot of red pill guys out there who hate girls. I don't like the actions that a lot of girls do. I don't. However, that feedback loop can help you become a stronger dude. And you should be able to see that, right? So for example, if you go out there, say you're 30 pounds overweight, You go out there and talk to a whole bunch of girls, right? Let's say you had a sample size of 200 girls that you talked to. Over this like 3-month period maybe that you had this sample size, you lost weight, and you started looking really good. You started cleaning up your fucking hairstyle, your clothes. You started doing this shit. The feedback that you want to see is, are more girls looking at me in a positive manner, eye contact and smiling? Are more girls doing that? See, guys don't do that shit. Guys rather sit here and be like, do you like me? Over fucking Tinder? Get the fuck out of here. Guys need to start testing themselves more. I don't know everything there is to know. But what I do know is there is certain things that you can do to become a stronger person every fucking day. And one of them is being uncomfortable. Try to be uncomfortable. You know how hard it was for me to make videos at first? It was fucking hard. I was like, I don't know what to do. Go back and watch my first videos. I was bad. Bad at it. But guess what? I got better. And yeah, people comment, they do, but fuck it. You know, who fuck cares, right? And sometimes a woman on a masculine buzz just needs to calm down too. I agree, Tiffany. 100% agree. But when a girl stays in her masculine for too fucking long, she tends to adapt those things and to think, hey, this is working out. Okay? Here's something that girls will do. It's almost like when an emotion is the same for a long time, especially for a woman, like weakness in a man. When a guy is weak and she starts to sense it, over time, because women do have logical brains too, motherfuckers, they do, okay? Eventually they'll start to actually logically know that you're a weak piece of shit, so they'll leave you, right? So that they'll use that emotion constantly over time to make a logical decision about you. Yes, those emotions will sometimes take over, right? But if you keep doing the same behaviors over and over and over again, or unattractive things over and over and over again, attraction level goes down, you get dumped and you're fucked, right? Chicks will sometimes hold on to this masculine energy because they feel like in some way it's working out for them. And girls just need to start. The only thing I can say that most women need to do is take more responsibility for the shit that happens in their lives. That's it. Like, there are fucking really fat fucking feminist girls at feminism rallies shitting on guys. It's like, no guy even wants to be with you anyway, right? It's like, that's all guys. Okay, especially, okay, you know what guys think? Here, I'll tell all you girls that are in here right now, and this is going to piss some people off, but I don't give a fucking shit. So, when a bunch of dudes, like, see online or drive past, like, a feminism rally, and they're arguing their claim, they're looking at the fucking herd that's there, guys are like, I wouldn't fuck any of those girls anyway. Who the fuck cares what they think? Because beautiful women get attention anyways, right? And they focus on themselves and they focus on improving their lives. And they realize that a masculine man is really what they want in the first place. So what I mean by taking responsibility is taking a look at the social aspects of your life and just understanding men instead of being angry at them for being a certain way. It's really easy to be angry at a fucking gender then look at yourself and be like, what can I improve? Instead, you're blaming everyone else around you instead of improving your own circumstances. That is why I tell you guys to always work on yourselves. The world around you will accept you more, or they'll look up to you more if you work on yourself. And here's another thing, actually, there's a double-edged sword to that. You work on yourself enough and you start becoming the best version of yourself, everyone around you, sometimes they look at you with disdain and hate because they realize that you grew up around them and you are evolving past them and faster than them. Happened to me before. Sometimes my friends, I can tell when they look at me, I talk about my business sometimes, right? Now I have to shut up about my success because I'm making people around me feel uncomfortable, right? And my mentors like, get new friends. And that's a challenge right now because it's like, well, I love my friends, right? And, that's something that I'll have to change in the future. But that's something that's a reality too. And you can never be perfect in life. You just can't. Like when you start working out, right? You're going to make people around you feel jealous because they're not working out, and they'll find ways to put you down about it. But yeah. Your friend should be happy for you. I have a friend that is always happy for me. For no matter what I do, he's like, bro, you're fucking killing it. You're doing great. Maybe there's a little bit of underlying jealousy there. I can't really tell. However, he's always been kind and good to me. So, brother wanted to drop a like, even though going through a breakup is doing rough times. When you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things change. Fuck yeah. I sent it now. Okay, Ali. I'll get to that on my next live because I'm going to cut this off pretty soon. Make sure you guys are checking out the blog as well, where I put my thoughts. Okay, Ali, I see your thing, but you didn't break it up like I told you to do. So what I want you to do is resend that email and put some paragraphs, 2 or 3 sentences, break it up, okay? Because it's easier for me to follow and read and coach you as I go. I'm reading a fiction book right now. This one. Anybody ever heard of it? So it's the second one in a long series of books. And I read that when I'm bored. Please don't end the live stream. I think we need more fashion channels. There's tons of go check out Alpha M. Alpha M does all kinds of like advice. He tells you like where to cut your like beard off when you shave, like if you want to keep your underbeard. Tells you all kinds of fashion advice and stuff like that. Skincare stuff. Fuck yeah. Go check him out. He's a little full of energy, but I don't mind him. I like it. That's somewhere I want to take this channel in the future anyways. But I need to, there's a lot of things I got to do before I do that. Damn, I wanted to chat with Master Epps, but he took off. Have you read David Goggins? But I read like half of it. I meant to get through it. I'm doing good. Hey, Kyle is going to be a big YouTube coach. I mean, like, I don't want to coach people on advice for the rest of my life, for relationships. I want to help people make money. And I want to build up a few channels so I can show that off and let people know that it's possible. You just got to put down the Netflix, put down the bullshit distractions, and make content for people. And you can do it in 3 ways. Blogging, which is written, because if you don't want to be in front of a camera, you're a fat piece of shit, and you're like, oh, fuck, I don't want to be in a camera, people will judge me, then write. If you find videos are helping you, are natural to you, then you can do videos, or both, right? I did videos because that was natural to me. I like making videos. You came up on my YouTube feeds randomly, so I'm glad I subbed. You keep it real. Yeah, Tiffany. Awesome. I'm glad you came through. I want to help people make money because helping people make money is like it's such a universal thing, and it can be done anywhere in the world. Not everyone is going through a breakup at the moment, but more people need money always. So that's going to be my next big one, and my brain dump channel as well. Understanding I'm going to tell my kids about you someday. I have some. Hey, I mean, this channel will be here. YouTube will probably be around for a long, long, long time. I can't see them. It's the second most searched website in the world. So, Wave God NYC with the super chat donations. I just want to say thank you. You helped a lot. Awesome, bro. Thank you for donating, bro. Thank you. GTR Fund. Understanding if I have some. Yeah, man. No problem. My Galaxy Note should be coming in the mail soon, too. So you should build a porn industry. That's where the money's at. for us loners with a broken heart. I could never do that, bro. I guess it's bringing people value, but as a society, I don't think it's helping, man. It's a very searched website, like Pornhub and shit like that. Hell yeah, but honestly, dude, like, I want to help people. That's where I want to be remembered for that, not creating a fucking porn industry. You know what I'm saying? Or a porn business. Stop watching porn. Yeah, it's bad for your dopamine. It really is. It really is. Like, nobody's perfect, right? And sometimes urges are urges, but it's just horrible for your dopamine levels. Note is official. I can charge up my iPhone, placing it at the top of the Note. Yeah, I got the Note 10 Plus coming in. I pre-ordered it, so I'm going to use that as my my business phone, and this will always be my recording device. The camera quality on this fucking phone is amazing. I can't ask for better. The Note is going to have a better camera, but I mean, how much crispier can you really ask for? It's just too much. I have read How to Be a 3% Man thrice. Check out Atomic Attraction as well. And my book is coming along as well. I got to finish it. Just get it fucking done. But I the course is more of a priority for me right now, I guess. Honestly, I'm gonna have you as my voice of conscience in my next breakup. Try not to have another breakup. You know what I mean? Now reading No More Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, all the books that you guys can possibly want are on my website, and I'll add more as I go. I got to change my affiliate because Amazon fucking sucks sometimes. But yeah, I got a whole art book right here. Okay, this art book is full of my ideas for YouTube channels. So productivity, guys. Here's a little homework assignment for all you guys here. There's 40 people here. On a piece of paper, write down what you did every hour. Okay, yes, you sleep. Okay, cool. But literally, your phone will tell you how much you're on your phone and what apps you're using. So literally, track how much bullshit time you're spending on shit that you are wasting. Social media, waste of time. Unless you're using it for business, don't even bother. Find your purpose, read more books, stop being so distracted and fucking face yourself. Ask yourself what you want to do every day for the rest of your life. Do you want to sit on your ass and make bullshit money forever? Like, I woke up 2 days ago. No, it was before I went to bed, sorry. And there was $600 just sent to me. Right? And obviously it's for coaching and stuff like that, but it's like, I just made somebody's paycheck in less than 5 minutes. And I don't mean that to brag, guys. It's not like that. It's like you put in, you get back what you put out. Yes, I did this live stream for almost 2 hours now. But you can set up multiple businesses in less than 5 years and they can fund you for the rest of your life if you do it properly. 5 years is not much time. Most of you are young in this live stream. You have no idea. The platform you're sitting on is a gold mine. Gold mine. And you have no clue how to even use it. And that's what I need to start teaching people. I need to set up better ways to do it, but fuck. It's amazing what you can do this day and age. Does anybody have any more questions before I close this out? Make money and have fun, plus being successful. That's life. Richard, fuck, man. Most people don't need millions of dollars. They don't. They think that they do. They don't. The only reason that you want a lot of money is because you don't, you want to set yourself up for generational wealth. I know you did, Ali. I think I heard my phone go off. However, what you want is freedom. I bought my freedom. I'm telling you every day. There are some days where I definitely get lazy. There are. But having a mentor or a coach, I'm held accountable. I do want to make tens of millions of dollars. I really do. I really do. However, it really, I've noticed this, and this is a cliche saying because people who are poor or broke or living paycheck to paycheck, they literally don't understand this because they haven't been there. But money does not really, it helps with your money problems. It does. Yes, it pays your bills. Most people's problems is when they get more money, they upgrade their shit. They buy a BMW. They go live in a bigger house. You don't need a bigger fucking house. You don't. Like, people think that they need bigger shit to compete with people around them. Who the fuck cares? Right? Hey, man, I heard you need some help with your cutting sugar addiction. Feel free to email me. I just finished a 14-day water fast, and you got my email. Yeah. Kyle will email you my story. I seek your expert advice. Yeah. You know what? I'm doing a little bit better every day. I'm not beating myself up for fucking up as much. So, but yeah, it's fucking like sugar. That's my only issue is food. You guys should see me when I'm fucking like 170 pounds. Fuck, man. Like, I look amazing. My dimples show. Like, right? Now I have to force myself. When I move my face, you guys can actually see my dimples a little bit. When I'm skinny as fuck, you should see them. They show like crazy. You think you'll be able to cover my story today? Ali, no, not in this live stream. Maybe I'll do another live stream tonight, but I have 2 coaching calls to do today. So, no. Maybe tomorrow. Now that I have this like setup though, like with my mic, I can take my mic home and film at home. So, you know, William, okay, Peter says, you got serious passion and certainty and you're going to help a ton of people. Thank you, Parker. Yeah, I mean, I want to help. Okay, so I'll let you guys in on a little secret. Helping people is divided into 3 big categories in marketing today. Relationships and love. Make money online and health. Okay? I want to hit all of them. And have big channels in all 3. And yeah, so getting healthy is important. And I have enough energy every day to build my businesses and not feel, but I can only imagine what I'd be able to do with like a serious fire under my ass for like with my energy levels and like if I actually forced myself, right? Workout live stream. Yeah, I could do something like that, right? William says, what's your rate? It's on my website, dude, masculineenergy.net. Head over to the coaching section there. And just remember, I don't have time limits on my calls, and you get unlimited follow-ups with me through Telegram, so you guys can reach me there. And I just keep you on track. That's it. Luke says, tongue scraper was a game changer for me. Water. Really? What's the logic behind that? I mean, I'm interested. Is it because there's like shit, like you're swallowing like residual stuff? Is that what it is? Like, I don't get it. Or is it just for the bad breath part? Because fasting, your breath stank like shit. So I got to stay away from people for a while. And truthfully, my biggest flaw is consistency when it comes to fasting. That's what it is. 1.5 months, no contact. She contacted me, went for a coffee afterwards. She said she needs time and space. Again, 1 month, no contact. Should I wait for her to contact me? What do you want? What do you want? Do you want her back or no? Most people want me to tell them what to do, and I can't tell you what to do. You have to ask me, what do you want? Just clock off from work. What's good, fella? What's up, car addict, my man? Yes, of course. Okay. So you need to let her come to you, bro. Yeah, man, the breath issues because bacteria. It also makes that horrible feeling from your mouth when you're fasting. Yeah. I want her back with an 18-year relationship. Okay. 18 years, that's a long fucking time. So, look, the attraction level's low. That's all it is, right? Gert Wallen, attraction level's really low right now. And you meeting for coffee, having expectations of where it's going to go forward is only going to hold you back. So, when you guys went through your breakup, right now, your mind is immediately going to go to, we had 18 years together. Now I want to go back to where we left off after that 18 years. Boom, cut that shit out of your fucking mind. You start over. You have to start dating her again. You have to start like using attraction again. Okay? Somewhere along the line, the attraction fucking went through the shitter. So no contact will help her miss you. It'll help you break the attachment that you have to her. Okay? And then watch, when she starts 18 fucking years, bro, she's gonna message you. I'm confident in that. But you can't act like a desperate little bitch. You still gotta be a man. Or are you a woman? Hold the phone. I want her back. That's what he said. Okay. So he said I want her back, so he's a dude. So don't act desperate. As women, it doesn't matter how fucking long you're in a relationship for. Women want to be with a strong, confident, masculine man at all fucking times. Women are never out of the game. Ever, 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 ever. Okay? Especially hot women. Hot women are always being checked out. Attention is at its all-time fucking high. Okay? We have these now. She can post pictures of herself and get likes, DMs. It's even easier now for chicks to get attention. You have to be even more on your game. You got to have game to keep your woman in life. You just do. Sorry, it's just a fucking fact. And something happened along the lines, and doing a call with me would get deeper into what happened and why she lost attraction. But generally speaking, that's all you got to do. You got to get her attraction level to go back up, and forcing it to happen is not going to happen. This woman needs time. If she's in a rebound right now, like I think you just said she was in a rebound. So she's in a rebound right now. She's testing the waters. She's been with you for 18 and you started acting like a bitch. So she's acting out right now. You have to be the strongest man in her life. Yes, 1 week after dumping me, started. She was talking to this guy far before you guys broke up. I promise you that. She's probably talking to him for maybe 2 months is my guess. Month and a half, 6 weeks to 7 weeks, she's been talking to this guy, and she finally, your behaviors, your weakness down the road, and maybe you guys have had a boring life. Maybe you're not chasing your dreams. Maybe you're not passionate enough with her. Who knows? But she probably been talking to this guy for quite some time before she actually did it. Daniel says 2 months and no contact together, 7 months. It was all great, but both going through some personal issues in our lives. She met up to breakup. I accepted the breakup, wished her goodbye. No begging. Chances? I can't tell you what your chances are, dude. 7 months relationship is, it's long enough, but dude, like, how long have you been? 2 months no contact with 7 month relationship. Shit, man, it's not really worth it, dude. I've been there, but it's like, your chances are pretty slim. I'll tell you that. It's relationships that have been together for years that have a better chance of getting back together. Now, do you know she's dating another guy? Let's turn this around, Mark. How do you make a male want to come back after 6 months no contact? Who is Mark? Who the hell is Mark? Don't think so if she has kept it pretty quiet. Yeah, you never know, really. Now, did she tell you why she broke up with you? I can make guesses, right? And 6 months no contact, getting a guy to come back to you, you have to be pretty special, man. 6 months no contact, he's probably been slaying bitches for the last like 3 or 4 months. I'm just gonna give it to you how it is. Guys don't go 6 months without sex. We just don't. Like, if we can get it from somewhere, we will. Should I believe something an ex says? Nope. Like, are we not getting back together and move on? Ali, take it day by day and realize that emotions are pushing her to make her decisions. How long did it take for your ex to contact you? It's been, oh my God, I have a video called My No Contact Experience on my channel. Go find it. Richard, no, like, judging by your situation, it's like, fuck. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say like 40%. What are your take on friends influencing her? It happens. It happens, William. But it depends on how impressionable she really is. Her friends are always going to try to get her to be happy, man. It's just the way that they are. They're not going to be on your side. They just aren't. So I'm going to cut this off, guys. My voice is getting tired, and I'm going to go. I'm actually going to film a video, and I'm going to work on my blog a little bit and on my book a little bit. I might come back on a little bit later. Thanks, Alejandro. That's kind of you, bro. Any more live streams? If yes, when? Probably later today. I don't know. I might feel up to it. I got to do coaching calls today. That's another thing I got to do today. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for the donations. You guys are awesome. And I will holler at you. I like doing this better. I like the whole cell phone thing in this mic. It works pretty good. So I'm going to charge this up and maybe do another one later. Anyway, guys, I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Love y'all. Peace. How the fuck do I turn this off? Okay, there we go.